I ain't even.
That's me, bro.
All this flag at the dark, nigga. All this flag at the dark, nigga. Anyways, nigga, I'm in Indy just chilling. But tomorrow I just randomly fucking pop out and see Greg Oden. Think I say, what the fuck is Greg Oden doing this? Nigga, it was a fucking video game bar. He was in that bitch just cooling. Tall as a bitch. Just chilling. Hey, appreciate your time. Thank you, Gunner.
He's consistently labeled as one of the biggest busts in the history of the
Nigga should have said what's up. Nah, I ain't said that to him.
It's a narrative that even Oden himself has come to accept. Athletes typically fit this description when they fail to meet a certain level of expectations, but Oden's case is unique. To fully understand why Oden is perceived this way, we have to remember his extreme potential, how the NBA operated before he was drafted, and distinguish why not
I really don't remember none of the Greg Oden era. I'm gonna be honest. Like I've never watched him in college.
It's impossible
I don't want to act like I did.
This level of notoriety that Oden has without first gaining hype.
All I remember is just the injuries.
If it weren't for an NBA rule change, Oden would have been drafted #1 overall fresh out of high school. Scouts regarded the towering center out of Indianapolis with an extensive list of accolades as the most dominant big man to enter college in a generation.
No wonder why he was in Indy from there.
It's high praise for such a young talent, but Oden reinforced the claim. After just 4 games with the Ohio State Buckeyes, Oden was being compared to NBA greats. Journalists saw Oden as someone already fit for the pros. Standing at 7 feet tall, Oden had unreal agility and quickness for someone that large. As a defender, his excellent instinctive timing allowed
you seen Jocelyn, Stevie J, and Lennox Small? What the fuck? That's a weird ass group of people to fucking see.
On offense, Oden was extremely efficient around the rim and bodied opponents in the paint. He could get a basket whenever he pleased, but often deferred to his teammates, keeping them involved. His selflessness led ESPN analyst Fran Fraschilla to say he was Bill Russell-like. Yes, Bill
Yo, they
Russell,
gotta chill with these pro comparisons though, bro.
NBA champion.
They be setting niggas up, bro.
Didn't toss around
that nigga ain't never say, well, I don't know. As far as I know, I'm gonna be the next Bill Russell. And they be calling niggas bust because he ain't the next Bill Russell. He ain't never do that. RP Bill absolutely. Hades, what's up, nigga? Hades, what's up?
Look like children all season is how you put yourself in the conversation for the first overall draft pick ahead of.
Oh my God, bro. Yo, this nigga was a hey frog. This nigga was a 2K demon. Bro, do it like it's your B-Day.
National Player of the Year, Kevin Durant. It wasn't a shock to anyone, even Durant, who said he'd never seen anyone with the type of skill set that Oden possessed. Of course, the players themselves don't choose where they're drafted, and after having only a 5.3% chance of winning the prize pick in 2007, the Portland Trail Blazers faced a tough dilemma. Blazers fans had lived through the disastrous outcome of the organization's top picks in the past, especially with big men who struggled with injuries.
Sixers
While
legend
becoming
Corey
a legend
Brewer,
in Portland, Bill Walton struggled with lingering foot problems throughout his career. In 1984, the Blazers notoriously selected Sam Bowie, one spot before famed Space Jam actor Michael Jordan. In the case of this particular large fella, though, Oden.
Y'all might have one. Is there any team that has worse draft luck than the Blazers? Maybe the Knicks, but I don't know. It might be the Blazers. Okay, so the Knicks. Which players did the Knicks pass up on that they could have taken? I know Curry, one of them. Curry's one of them. I know the Timberwolves drafted 2 point guards before Curry, which is fucking nuts. Curry and Clay. Yo, so the problem with the Knicks is they don't be winning the lottery, and they got bad lottery luck. Paul Pierce, okay. They got bad lottery luck, my nigga. Bro, them niggas think they getting a top 5 pick, all of a sudden, nigga, you picking 11. It took Kevin Knox. That Kevin Knox pick was crazy. The Zion don't got nothing to do with them, though. They just didn't win the lottery. You can't, yeah, you know, that's luck. So I'm gonna get them there. But I put losing lotteries below passing up on good players. Because you can't do nothing about what you pick. You can do something about who you draft. Does that make sense? Like, y'all niggas, them niggas passed up on Jordan and KD. Shit. Damn.
Oden didn't have a severe injury history. Even when he did have an issue with his wrist in college, scouts believe the injury was a blessing in disguise. Knee issues typically
You gotta think, though.
Men, but if Oden were to be the guy for the Blazers, Portland GM Kevin Pritchard did his due diligence.
Like, the Rockets passed up on Jordan too. But I don't mind the Rockets passing up on Jordan. Obviously, if we can go back in time, I'd be a liar if I was to say I would want the Rockets to take Jordan over Hakeem, because I would love if my team had 6 rings. But at the same time, I'm not mad with us taking the dream. First of all, the dream, a vital member of the goddamn Houston community, still be in this motherfucker, and he got us 2 rings. Legendary player. Not a bust at all. But Sam Bowie, crazy.
And found that Oden's test results were pristine. To the delight of
you think the Rockets getting 6 with Jordan?
Chanting, "We want Oden" during the draft, Portland got their guy.
No, but we'll win multiple.
The status of being selected #1 overall, of course, comes with immense pressure, but franchise-altering big men don't grow on trees. And in a league where titles were won by teams who employ commanding large fellas, Portland was prepared to groom Oden as the next.
Niggas forget the Blazers had Clyde.
The organization felt that Oden met the team's needs of Durant's potential. Portland already had 2 young, promising prospects in LaMarcus Aldridge.
Imagine KD passing the ball to Brandon Roy. Brandon Roy was a bucket. You're muted. What it is, gang? What's up with you, my G? KD getting doubled. This is off to LaMarcus Aldridge. But the problem with the LaMarcus Aldridge joint, though, hold on. I'm not getting off stream. Not no good stream. All right. But the thing about LaMarcus Aldridge, though, LaMarcus, nigga called me a whore. Yo, who's fucking, is that the Nova emote? I seen Nova put that shit on her timeline, bro. Yo, but the thing about LaMarcus Aldridge, though, he was good, but when LaMarcus really took off is when Brandon Roy got injured. When Brandon Roy got injured and he was the #1 option, this nigga went crazy. I remember that shit.
And Brandon Roy, and mixing in Oden's unique skill set was expected to bolster their roster. Oden strived to win a championship with Portland, but quickly learned you have to take things a step at a time. After fouling out in
that's what you say to CX, what you doing?
It up by doing
I'm telling you, I'm streaming with my niggas.
Oden remembered some much needed advice from David
Come on now.
on how to navigate the difficulties.
Never forget Aldridge.
The former championship center told Oden that patience was necessary.
Why would you bring that up?
But there's a drastic
why you bringing it up? Come on, team, man. But that's not true. That's Cowboy. Come on, man. The Rockets out of all people. Come on now. Come on now.
Oden experienced some swelling in his right knee during training camp. He went in for an exploratory procedure that discovered a defect in the cartilage of his knee, which required microfracture surgery. The operation abruptly ended Oden's highly anticipated rookie season before it began. Oden said he felt
boy, them nigga glasses little than the bitch, big ass head, little glasses.
Demigod Dave just subscribed.
Tiny ass glasses. What the fuck is you seeing with that, nigga?
While on vacation a month before the surgery, but
Demigod Dave, nigga, what the fuck you been at, gang?
Didn't think he was anything.
Thank you for the sub.
Didn't want to make any excuses so early in his career. Following the surgery, Oden apologized profusely to Pritchard for being hurt, only reassuring the GM of his character and dedication to the organization.
You can't do nothing about being hurt, boy. Come on now, man.
Many highly touted rookies missed their first season for various reasons, but Oden was the first to ever miss an entire year due to an injury. It was unprecedented. Oden sat and watched the 07-08 Blazers finish the season on the brink of the playoffs and might have had a chance at making it had he played. All Oden could do was focus on getting stronger through his rehab, and after spending a whole year grinding, he was ready to make his debut the ensuing season. At long last, Oden had the opportunity to prove his worth of a #1 pick, and it came against the defending Western Conference champion Los Angeles Lakers. But what was supposed to be a celebratory debut ended in disaster. Oden turned in an uninspiring performance that was sadly cut short because of a foot injury.
Damn.
Getting hurt in his first ever NBA game, on top of missing a season, only prompted more concern from the media. When he returned after missing 2 weeks, Oden played disjointed and inconsistent at times, but started to flash his potential through impressive outings. Despite dropping breakout performances, the jury was still out on his play. Even rapper Lil Wayne said he felt like Oden had something to prove before he
Why niggas asking Lil Wayne about basketball? Niggas say Greg Oden is a bust. You gotta show me something, man. Nigga, what the fuck I gotta show you? Hey, if you don't get back in the motherfucking booth, nigga, I don't give a fuck about what you got going on, man. I don't give a fuck what you got going on, man. This feels like, who gives a fuck what Ja Rule gotta say about this, nigga? Nigga, you ain't a scout, nigga. Watch him. No, I will not. Nigga. Come on now.
He escaped bust territory. Weezy F Baby had spoken, and the F stood for fraud. While all the claims on Oden's talent might have been premature, it didn't help that he added more fuel to the fire. One game before the All-Star break, where Oden was set to showcase his talents in the Rising Stars game, he suffered another injury, this time to his left knee. Weighed down by injuries and expectations, the typically joyful Oden appeared defeated. He admitted that he hadn't fully recovered from his first knee surgery, and although he would miss time again, he thought it would be beneficial to step away from basketball for a moment. For a player that the media was ready to give up on so quickly, taking time to clear his mind seemed to do wonders for Oden, because he returned with newfound confidence. As he worked
Is it raining on my side of town? No, not really. Not from what I'm seeing, gang.
Impressive, but he was clearly improving as a player, looking more comfortable each game, even starting to smile again. Flashing a two.
It was raining hard as fuck the other night, but my power kept going out, bro. This was annoying.
Tough on himself all season and was beginning to play like he didn't seem concerned about how his knee would respond.
Nigga body sucks.
The dude was
That's
finally
crazy to say.
good and excited to hit the court. The Blazers went on to lose against the Houston Rockets in the first round of the playoffs, with Oden struggling in the series against Yao Ming, but it only seemed to motivate him. While Oden didn't finish with the rookie
This nigga got the nastiest mohawk. This nigga got a Roscoe Dash ass mohawk.
Season he envisioned, he got to work immediately.
My nigga.
Oden slimmed down, focused on different parts of his game in an effort to take that next step forward.
You ain't seen a drop of rain since Saturday? The fuck? What side of town you on, nigga? It's been raining like shit.
There's often a moment in a player's career that you can identify as a turning point of how we stamp them in history.
Oh, wait a minute.
The guy that Portland passed on in 1984 has a ton of
you in the mode?
From, but there's no denying he's
you're not too far from me.
Oden had his moment too.
You know what? I think Saturday was the last day of rain.
Have the chance to escape the bust label that followed him since he entered the league.
Nigga, I know.
On December,
how the fuck you know that, nigga? How the fuck you know how close you are to me before I know? Something ain't right. Something ain't right. Something ain't right. The Mo, yeah, nigga, the Mo, nigga.
December 5th, 2009, in the first quarter of a matchup against the Rockets.
The who, nigga, the Mo. Y'all niggas not from Houston. Y'all not gonna know about the side. So when I call something, just know that's what they call it, bro. Niggas, the who? Nigga, like, y'all gonna know. Like, y'all gonna know. What's wrong with y'all, man?
Floor, clutching his left knee. The
Damn.
Rose Garden fell silent as the fans watched their future franchise star grimace in
I'm
pain,
5% you stony. No, yo, what?
After
Nigga, why don't know what? That's no. None of I even say it like that. What the fuck did you just say?
And needed another season-ending surgery.
Houston sucks, nigga. And so do one. Where the fuck you from, nigga? North Carolina, nigga. I don't give a fuck about that shit.
Felt like he disappointed his teammates once again and apologized.
Nobody want to come to Houston. That's kept. Hey, it's kept. It's out there. Hey, Sauce Jones, what you mean, man? Watch your mouth. What's up, bro? Bro, they're attacking my city. So it's cool when niggas attack mine, but I can't say nothing back? Watch your fucking mouth. No, so I can't say nothing back. I ain't even started with them North Carolina niggas. They started with me. I ain't say nothing about your shit. Nigga chatting.
As once he received his diagnosis. Despite Oden's confidence that he'd return, the sad reality was he never suited up for Portland again.
Yo, do the title. Exclamation mark title.
Oden suffered a number of setbacks, leading to even more surgeries. The Blazers released him in 2012.
Damn.
Going from a top pick with mighty expectations to being shelved for most of your career altered how we perceived Oden coming into the NBA. When Oden landed in Portland,
nigga, why did you just do that?
Thrilled about the potential trio of Oden, Roy, and Aldridge, proclaiming the three would lead the franchise.
You are fucking so fucking whack, bro.
Wasn't far-fetched. In the 62 games that the gifted trio played in together, the team finished with an impressive 52-10 record. Had they stayed healthy, the Blazers could have been a legit title contender. But during 5 years in Portland, Oden
spent his VC on haircuts instead of attributes.
While many speculated that Oden would retire after Portland released him, he was focused on getting healthy and didn't care how the injuries affected his legacy. He just wanted to hoop. Oden got that second chance.
I remember that nigga came to Miami.
Joining the Miami Heat after taking a year off to regroup. But he was never able to establish himself as a consistent rotation player and only appeared in what would be the final 23 games of his NBA career. Throughout all the injury-riddled years, journalists feverishly compared Oden's draft day to Portland's dreadful past selection of Sam Bowie over MJ. Media members claimed that Portland was cursed. People were talking about Oden more as an idea than an actual individual. The organization again valued need over potential talent, and feelings on the Oden pick were only amplified by Durant continuing to grow.
Boy, this championship right here, watching the nigga KD win that, yeah, this pick is crazy. Yeah, this pick is kind of crazy. Nah, this championship, watching that nigga win that, I fuck with this. I fuck with this. Nigga say sus, bro. I ain't gonna lie, the picture not good. The picture's not good. Hey, whoa, Stone, my boy. Hey, man, I hated that year. I know you did. But so many niggas was hating this time. I was one of the most annoying niggas on Twitter when this nigga won his chip. I was tired of niggas bitching. I'm a KD fan, man. I was tired of niggas bitching. So you know what? I said, fuck it. I'm rooting all the way, because y'all niggas is crying. And that nigga, not only did that nigga win, that nigga balled. That nigga balled. How many rings Houston got? 2. What does it matter?
In the history of the NBA. But is it fair to be considered a bust if you never had the chance to perform?
Too ass.
Durant didn't think so.
Okay, nigga. You want to talk about the Rockets? My favorite team's the Lakers. What do you want to talk to me about? You want to talk about rings? My favorite team's the Lakers. Why did you go to the Rockets? You want to talk about rings? Let's talk about them. Okay. All right, thank you.
And rejected anyone.
Mine's the Warriors, nigga. I don't give a fuck. You ain't the Lakers. I don't give a fuck. Your all-time team ain't beating our all-time team. Well, that's nice. That's nice. That's nice. The Lakers wash. Y'all been saying that. Y'all been saying that. Y'all been saying that. Boston still got more. Okay, I don't give a fuck about that nigga. But Boston won half their rings when there was 6 teams in the league. When it was 6 teams in the league.
One calling Oden a bust, saying it's nonsense. KD argued that Oden never got the chance to prove himself.
Yo, King He! Appreciate you for the raid, my G. I appreciate that, my G. Thank you, fam.
Rather than just a
L response. I mean,
it's a rare
I'm telling you what it is. I'm telling you what it is.
way to think, considering how highly draft picks are valued, but life is a little deeper than basketball. On the outside,
are you taking credit for this nigga raid, Guapo? Now you stealing other people. You niggas just said no problem. Nigga, that wasn't your raid.
it appeared that Oden had fully come to terms with becoming the poster boy for injury-prone prospects. But on the inside,
thank you, Stone. I appreciate you.
Oden battled his
I hosted.
demons. Through all the setbacks, Oden transformed from an exuberant guy with a shining smile to an introvert rarely giving insight into his life. It wasn't until after Portland released him that Oden fully opened up.
Nigga said L take. I mean, is it an L take because I said what I said was the truth?
Oden truly valued his privacy, and many people weren't aware that he had entered the league with a
fuck
dark
the Lakers,
cloud
nigga. That's
already
cool.
hanging over him. At Ohio State, Oden's childhood friend died in a car accident that left Oden shattered. He went down a destructive path of drinking and doing things he admitted he shouldn't be doing. The added news of his first knee surgery certainly didn't help. Oden longed for a
every
veteran
team in
presence
here.
in Portland for support on navigating the NBA lifestyle, but felt like he was all alone.
Fuck the Clippers,
Even
nigga.
when
Fuck the
he
Clippers.
was healthy, Oden used drinking to celebrate the highs and forget the lows. Oden managed to pull himself out of his rut and quit drinking in the offseason after his true rookie year, but then that happened.
Why they posted
A month
that nigga
later,
look drunk as hell?
nude photos of Oden leaked online, leaving him so devastated that he locked himself in his home for days and feared showing his face in public. Oden turned to a sports psychologist for help.
Who leaked my nigga nudes? Huh? Chat, let me tell you what. That's why you don't send them pics, man. Why you don't send them, bro? You don't send the pics of the hammers, man. You hey, listen, bro. Hey, babe, you'll see when I pull up on you. You'll see when I pull up on you. We won't do that. We ain't on that. We ain't on that. And then look, for the extra freaky niggas, y'all niggas just can't control yourself and Shorty want one. Shorty ask you for it. You just can't tell her no. Make sure your face not in there, man. Make sure your face not in there, bro. I'm just trying to help niggas. I'm trying to help y'all niggas, man. Nigga said link. Oh my God, nigga, what is wrong with you? No link. What are you doing? What are you doing? You are tripping in this bitch. No, hey man, don't do it. Don't do it, man.
Just as he was making strides both mentally and physically, the Blazers hired these same
look on Twitter. What is you telling?
the new season began.
What is you telling? What is SOC telling us why I look on Twitter for?
Oden didn't only lose trust in the organization, but it impacted his health. When the start of the 2010-11 season neared, Oden believed he was making progress.
Young Astro
didn't think his body was ready to practice at full speed. Feeling guilty that he missed so much time during his first 3 seasons, Oden admitted to rushing back to practice, which wasn't a great.
That's a problem, bro. Fam, like these players be feeling so fucking like obligated to rush back. Don't rush back for nobody, bro, because when you rush back and it don't work out, they don't give you credit for rushing back. Then that's when they be like, oh shit, nah, he was dumb for rushing back. But if I sit out, I'm not a team player. Nigga, bro, if any of y'all niggas ever make it in sports, nigga, think for self. Fuck everybody else. You want to think for your team when you own that team, but when it's time for free agency or when it's time for your health, think for self, nigga. Fuck that shit.
Plan. Fast forward through another year of rehab, and Oden suffered another setback after
Thanks, Radiohead. Thank you.
feeling like he was forced to return to the court before he was ready. Oden didn't want to put the blame fully on Portland's medical staff, but it's not the best look for a franchise that was rumored to be one of the league's worst, while simultaneously poorly handling the rehab.
But we're not worried about you. And why did you type NWA?
Look, none of this is to make excuses for
Raiders hat, but he not a fan.
handle death.
If y'all niggas is only wearing your team fan hats, I feel sorry for you. I wear just about every hat. It's only a few teams that I won't wear. This ain't got nothing to do with being a fan.
In different ways, and Oden used drinking as a coping mechanism to ease the pain of losing his childhood friend. He made his decisions.
Get out my ear, I'm sorry,
It's
bro.
tough not to wonder if
Nationals,
things could have gone
absolutely the
differently
fuck not.
if he landed with another team and gotten the guidance he desperately searched for. Or even someone to tell him to rest until he was
Absolutely
fully
not,
healthy.
nigga, and you know it.
While Oden was very aware of all the claims, calling him a bust and the never-ending comparison
Why
to
not? Because
Durant,
fuck the
he never
Nationals.
felt sorry
They
for
ruined my
himself.
championship parade.
What bothered Oden the most was never getting the real opportunity to prove his worth. It hurt him so much because he felt that if he had gotten that shot, he would have been an all-star as well. And hey, maybe that's just Oden believing in himself. But in his last 7 games before the injury that finished his Blazers career, Oden was dropping impressive stat lines on limited minutes, including a 20-rebound performance. Numbers don't lie. So while it's easy to call Oden the biggest bust in the history of the NBA, consider the factors at play for the others that bear that claim. Whether it's being considered a bust because of poor play, not panning out to the potential of a high draft pick, or being classified as uncoachable,
A lot of
Oden
ugly
never got his
ass
real
minutes.
opportunity to prove
What
us
the
wrong.
fuck does that mean? Sauce Jones, what the fuck does that mean, bro? Did I miss the truck? Please change my title. Please change my title. Please, y'all. Yo, Mods, I know y'all not asleep. Change my title, bro. Please, man.